First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Kyle is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Lindsay. So in a few minutes, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Kyle, how long has it been since you heard from Lindsay?
It's been about 10 days.
Okay.
It's been a little bit of time. Yeah, so I'm getting a little nervous about it, but I'm really hoping I can get some kind of answer because it was great. It felt like such a great first start, and I really had like a great feeling about her. I just think Lindsay's awesome. I get nervous on some dates, and I feel like this was very low key, kind of hang out. I think a lot of people get nervous on first dates sometimes. So, we took it really just chill. That was kind of the vibe we agreed on. And that's what I prefer for initial, when you meet someone,
sure.
There's no, you don't have to feel obligated to do anything or say anything, etc. Just kind of go as you come. And, it was good. We basically, we actually went to some food trucks and, got food, and we're just getting to know each other. And as the afternoon went on, we actually ended up kind of stargazing a little bit in the park because we just kept talking, and the sun was setting, and I realized I'm oh crap, 3 hours have gone by. So
that's a good sign.
It was nice. Yeah. And she just made me feel very what's the word? Very, very grounded, I would say.
Okay.
And I just felt like she's just someone I could see myself spending a lot of time with, where I'm oh yeah, you just seem like a good partner kind of in crime kind of thing. So that was awesome. And I'm a little worried that I said something dumb because I tend to just kind of talk on and on and on when I get nervous or I don't know really what to say or do.
Uh-huh.
But the good thing is we eventually went back to my car, and I was going to drive her home. Before we did, there was a bit of a vibe, and in a good way. There kind of was this chemistry, and we ended up making out for a good 5-10 minutes, and it was It was really, really nice. It was hot. It was really, really fun. But since then, I have not heard from her. I've only sent her a couple messages, maybe 3 messages. I think maybe a thanks so much. I had such a great time. And then a day or two later, I sent her a hey, how's it going? And then still nothing. And then the most recent message was yesterday. So it's been a little while, but the last message I sent her was just a reel on Instagram.
Okay.
But yeah, I sent it to her and still no answer. And if she's not feeling it, that's fine, I guess. But I'd be a little let down, especially because she doesn't seem like the kind of person that would just totally drop off. She's active on Instagram still, we follow each other. And
so you are seeing her interact and do things socially, but she hasn't texted you back.
She's posted on her story, but I'm I get that people get busy. I understand, if I open up my phone after a long day at work and I have 20 text messages from different people, it's overwhelming and I don't want to answer them initially, because it feels daunting.
Let's go back to what you said, Kyle, because it sounds like, you were having a good time, but what do you think you said that could potentially be what threw her off?
Oh my God.
And did it happen before or after the makeout?
I mean, I guess that I don't think I said anything, honestly. I don't think I said anything inappropriate. I just think that, or offensive. I just think that, to be honest, I think I could imagine myself kind of rambling on to a point where she's all right, this guy's a little annoying,
So did you let her get any words in?
I tried to.
Okay.
I tried to. I know it's not something I'm great at, but I mean, it's not for any lack of liking her. I really like her, honestly. She might have felt a little steamrolled by me in conversation, maybe.
Okay. We'll find out if you steamrolled her in just a second. And not in the good way.
Right.
We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date in your first date follow-up, okay?
Okay, thanks so much, guys.
Yep, we'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next.
Hi, Kyle. Could you draw up a quick document with the basic business plan, just one page, as a Google Doc, and send me the link? Thanks.
Hey, just finished drawing up that quick one-page business plan for you. Here's the link.
But there was no link. There was no business plan. It's not his fault. I hadn't programmed Kyle to be able to do that yet. My name is Evan Ratliff. I decided to create Kyle, my AI co-founder, after hearing a lot of stuff like this from OpenAI CEO Sam Altman.
There's this betting pool for the first year that there's a one-person billion-dollar company, which would have been like unimaginable without AI, and now will happen.
I got to thinking, could I be that one person? I'd made AI agents before for my award-winning podcast, Shell Game. This season on Shell Game, I'm trying to build a real company with a real product run by fake people.
Oh, hey, Evan. Good to have you join us. I found some really interesting data on adoption rates for AI agents in small to medium businesses.
Listen to Shell Game on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
You know the shade is always shadiest right here.
Season 6 of the podcast Reasonably Shady with Giselle Bryan and Robin Dixon is here, dropping every Monday.
As two of the founding members of the Real Housewives of Potomac, we're giving you all the laughs, drama, and reality news you can handle.
And you know we don't hold back, so come be reasonable or shady with us each and every Monday. I was going through a walk in my neighborhood. Out of the blue, I see this huge sign next to somebody's house.
Okay.
The sign says, "My neighbor is a Karen."
No way!
I died laughing. I'm like, I have to know.
You are lying.
It's humongous, y'all.
They had some time on their hands. Listen to Reasonably Shady from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Atlanta is a spirit. It's not just a city.
I didn't really have an interest in being on air. I kind of was up there to just try and infiltrate the building.
It's where Crunk was born, in a club in the West End.
Full World Star. It was 559.
Where a tiny bar birthed a generation of rap stars. Where preachers go viral and students at the HBCU turned heartbreak into resurrection.
How do you get people to believe in something that's dead?
Where dreamers brought Hollywood to the South and hustlers bring their visions to create black wealth.
Nobody's rushing into relationships with you. Where are you from? They want to look you in the eye.
Where the future is nostalgia.
Talking to ChatGPT, she like, you really the first lady to have a Gangsta Girls tape in Atlanta, Georgia. Like, that's what separates you from a lot of people. And I was like, you know what? You're right.
Atlanta doesn't wait for permission. It builds its own spotlight. I'm Big Rude. Let us guide you through the stories behind Atlanta's most iconic moments. Listen to Atlanta Is on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Kyle is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Lindsay. So we're about to call her and ask her why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Kyle, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Oh, geez. I went on a really, really great first date with Lindsay, really low-key. We just got food and just really talked and got to know each other. And it was so easy and nice. And we went stargazing, basically. And I had a great time. We made out for like 5 minutes straight. It was awesome. And I have not heard from her since. So I'm a little worried.
And you think it might be because you maybe talked too much?
Steamrolled her.
Yeah, I think it's the technical term is diarrhea of the mouth.
Okay.
I think I ramble, so I'm afraid about that, but I don't know. Who knows?
Okay. Well, are you ready for us to call her?
All right. Yeah. Let's
Let's
figure this out here.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Lindsay, please?
Yes, speaking.
Hey, Lindsay, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Lindsay. Whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hi.
Have you ever listened to the show before?
It's familiar. Yeah, I mean, I think off and on.
Okay,
yeah.
Sweet. Well, we do a segment on our show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from somebody.
Oh, okay.
Are you ghosting somebody?
Well, is this about Kyle?
It's about Kyle, yes.
Oh
Kyle
my gosh.
Told us about your date. He said he really liked you, but he's confused. He said it's been like 10 days and you haven't talked to him.
It was a really nice date. I mean, Kyle is a real sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm talking about this on the radio. The date was really nice. Kyle's a really, really sweet guy. He really is.
So why are you ghosting him then?
Well, I mean, it's not about him exactly. It's just, to be honest, it was about the car snacks, like the snacks he has in the car.
You're not calling him back because of car snacks?
No. I mean, that sounds bad. No, it's just more of like we made out because there was some chemistry there. And when we were making out, I kept tasting sour cream and onion chips.
Oh.
Couldn't get past it. It was like kissing the chips. It was it was a lot. It was a lot.
It is kind of weird though whenever you kiss somebody and you taste anything though. So, but you didn't think that, you know, if he had a mint or gum or like you kind of next time you went to kiss him, there's like some mouthwash or something, like you can't get past sour cream and onion?
Well, I mean, I said to him at the time, I said, hey, you know, do you want to, I have some gum in my purse. Do you want to have some of it?
Oh,
I said,
that's
yeah,
awkward.
sure. Yeah, I know. And he said, yeah, okay. And he had some and it just didn't really help. And I could still taste the chips.
Did he just eat the chips? Like, or is that a lingering thing and he just happens to taste like sour cream and onion?
Well, she would have known if he would have just ate the chips.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst flavor, but, you know, when you're kissing someone, you don't really want to be tasting sour cream and onions.
Like, I could think of worse things to taste like, but it would be distracting because I would be thinking about snacks.
Very distracting.
The whole time I'm kissing. Okay, and that's the reason you're not calling him back, because of his sour cream and onion breath.
Honestly, yeah, that's really the reason why.
Huh.
Okay, well, thank you for being honest. I have to let you know now, Lindsay, that Kyle is actually on the phone listening and he wants to talk to you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi, Kyle.
Hi. Well, this is worse than I could have even imagined it. I'm so sorry. I don't know if they told you, but I was really worried that I had just, you know, talked you to death, and you were, you know, annoyed with me or just or were over the whole thing, and I never in my life imagined that it would have been that my breath was bad, and I am so absolutely mortified. I am so sorry.
She didn't say it was bad.
Yeah, she actually said it was pretty good. But just like, you know, you can't have too many chips like that. Then you do start to get tired of them. It's
my Lay's, you know, sour cream and onion. Those are like my go-to. I always have like a little like mini bag like in the car. I you know, when I go on long drives and stuff, travel to see my parents. So it's, you know, sometimes I got to throw some snacks in the car. But I'm sorry, I really am. I should have thought about that, and I don't know what the hell I was doing. But
did you eat sour cream and onion chips before the date?
I did eat those before the date. I also usually carry a little kind of bag in my pocket, you know. But,
you love sour cream and onion chips more than anybody I've ever talked to.
It's like a binky.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not always sour cream. Sometimes it's barbecue. Sometimes it's ranch. You know, who's to say? But I will say, you know what? I know it's a little strange, but if you're ever, you know, in need of a snack, your blood sugar's low or anything, I'm your guy. I got you. So,
he's a literal walking snack.
Snacks on him at all times. Yeah. Lindsay, what do you think about that?
I guess it's just, sure. You know, it's nice to have someone around who always has snacks. I'll give you that.
Listen, I'm totally fine also with being told my breath is bad. You know, it helps me fix it. If my breath smells like sour cream or barbecue or Cool Ranch or, you know, any of those, really,
okay.
Or any other flavors, doesn't matter. Just tell me and I'll fix it. I'm okay with being told that.
Okay, Lindsay, well, would you like to go on another date with Kyle? We'll pay for it. You have complete freedom to tell him if he's got flaming hot Cheeto breath.
Well, I suppose, yes, if I have that freedom and if you promise to avoid, you know, maybe the sour cream and onion next time. I think that'd be nice.
I just want you to know, I'll be brushing, I'll be mouthwashing, I'll be flossing. I got everything. I got Mentos, I got Dentine, I got all the stuff, everything. I'll be ready.
I think that would be very fun, Kyle. I think it'd be fun. And you know what? If you are going to bring a snack, my favorite is goldfish, just so you know.
You know what? You want goldfish? You got goldfish. I'm doing it. Gotcha.
All right. Well, congratulations, Kyle. You got another date.
Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it.
Yep.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hi, Kyle. Could you draw up a quick document with the basic business plan, just one page, as a Google Doc, and send me the link? Thanks.
Hey, just finished drawing up that quick one-page business plan for you. Here's the link.
But there was no link. There was no business plan. I hadn't programmed Kyle to be able to do that yet. I'm Evan Ratliff, here with a story of entrepreneurship in the AI age. Listen as I attempt to build a real startup run by fake people. Check out the second season of my podcast, Shell Game, on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Atlanta is a spirit. It's not just a city. It's where Crunk was born in a club in the West End.
Before World Star, it was 559.
Where preachers go viral and students at the HBCU turned heartbreak into resurrection. Where dreamers brought Hollywood to the South and hustlers bring their visions to create black wealth.
Nobody's rushing into relationships with you.
I'm Big Rube. Listen to Atlanta Is on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Yo. Can we get a Thanksgiving first? I'm hungry.
What's up, y'all? It's Kadeem.
And DeVal, the host of the Ellis Ever After podcast.
This holiday season,
tune out the noise and tune in to Ellis Ever After.
On Ellis Ever After, we get real with our crew about family, love, and marriage.
And everything else in between.
Listen to Ellis Ever After on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Ellis Ever After and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Join me, Danny Trejo, in Nocturnal. Tales from the Shadows. An anthology of modern-day horror stories inspired by the legends and lore of Latin America. Listen to Nocturnal Tales from the Shadows on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Greatness doesn't just show up. It's built. One shot, one choice, one moment at a time. From NBA champion Stephen Curry comes Shot Ready, a powerful, never-before-seen look at the mindset that changed the game.
I fell in love with the grind. You have to find joy in the work you do when no one else is around. Success is not an accident. I'm passing the ball to you. Let's go.
Steph Curry redefined basketball. Now he's rewriting what it means to succeed. Shot Ready isn't just a memoir. It's a playbook for anyone chasing their potential. Discover stories, strategies, and over 100 never-before-seen photos. Order Shot Ready now at StephenCurryBook.com. Don't miss Stephen Curry's New York Times bestseller, Shot Ready, available now.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I know a lot of times in the second date updates, I make fun of people for their date choices.
Yeah.
But I think today's date actually sounds like a good time. Hey. Apparently, Olivia, who was on the phone to do a second date update, went with the dude that she met to go to the park and drink some boxed wine.
What?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Sounds like a good date to me. What's up, Olivia?
What's up?
Was this classy boxed wine or really, really bad boxed wine?
It was like in the middle. I feel like it was an okay choice.
and you're not a homeless person or anything, right, Olivia?
No, I have a home.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today. What's his name, first of all?
Okay, his name is Thomas, and we met at the coffee shop on my block. We had ended up there at the same time, several mornings in a row. Mm-hmm. And I had noticed that he was really cute. And he eventually introduced himself to me.
And how'd that go? He's like, my name's Thomas. I like Franzia. Do you? You a big fan?
I was like, we're a match made in heaven.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, he introduced himself and asked if I lived in the neighborhood, and he was super nice, really cute, dark hair, blue eyes, pulled together, looked like a grown up.
You were excited every time you saw this guy in the coffee shop.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's every woman goes into coffee shops expecting to meet the man of her dreams.
Really?
Right?
Is that that's where you guys troll for dudes?
I usually go for a tall latte, but
no
apparently
idea.
I was looking for the wrong thing.
Well, yeah, if you can get both, then it's even better.
Yeah. All right. So you admired this guy from afar for a little while, and he finally approached you.
Right. He gave me his number. And we started texting back and forth, and I don't know, he was really funny, and it was going really well.
So whose idea was the box wine in the park?
That was my idea.
All right, nice. I like it.
And was it a daytime date, or are we talking 2 a.m. box wine in the park? Because that's two very different scenarios there.
No, this was Saturday afternoon, gorgeous day. We had planned to get together, but we hadn't decided what we were going to do, and then it was so nice out. I was like, let's just go to the park. I'll bring wine. I didn't say box.
All right, so you surprised him with boxed wine at the park. Did he like the date, do you think?
I think so. Like, I had a great time.
Yeah,
like,
of course you did.
like, yeah, we like went into the park. We like walked around a little bit. I brought a Frisbee, and it's like, I don't know. I like park dates because like going to the park, you can like feel like a little kid kind of and just play, and like you get a.
Did you guys play freeze tag?
No, we played hide and seek though.
Oh, you actually did?
Wait, are you being serious? You played hide and seek?
Yeah, well, so we like walked around a little bit. We drank some of the wine and we played hide and seek. But like, you know, I sort of thought we were playing like for fun, and then he like hid all these places that were like not really fair. Like he hid in the men's room.
So did you feel like he was just trying to actually get away from you at that point, or was he still being playful?
I don't know. If he was, it didn't work because I went in there.
Wow. So, all right. You went in there and hung out with a dude in the men's room at a park. That's a lot of bad stuff has happened in men's rooms.
Like 2 on a Saturday, right? Like,
No, I think all the time. That's a very, very dangerous place to be.
You are funny. I really think that this is a great date so far.
Thank you.
Why do you think he's not calling you back?
The only thing I can think of is that I like maybe drank a little bit more than I should have. And like, you know, when I drink, I get like kind of loud and silly. And maybe he doesn't like that, especially because we were in public. I don't think I did anything too embarrassing, but like, I don't know. That's the only thing I can figure out. I thought I went really well.
I mean, when you say you drank a little bit too much, you remember all the date, right?
Totally. Yeah. We did like, after we left the men's room, we like went and hung out on the blanket for a while. We just talked. It was super cool. He gave me a kiss before we left the park.
Ooh. What kind of kiss? Lip kiss? Cheek kiss?
It was like half cheek, half lip.
So like the side of your mouth.
Awkward. Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
like
Was it
bad
like
timing.
you guys were going in for a hug and then at the last minute decided to kind of kiss?
Yeah, maybe.
I hate those.
Weird.
What's the last thing that he said to you?
He said he would call me. But when I didn't hear from him for a couple days, I texted and said that I had a great date, which like usually with most guys, all you have to do is say like, I'm into what's happening, and they're like on board. And I didn't hear back from him at all, which was super weird. Whoa. And so I like waited a little longer, and then I called him. He didn't answer. And I started worrying if he was like even okay. So I like blocked my number and called him from my work phone. And he picked up, but then I got really nervous because how was I going to explain that I was like calling him through my work phone? So I hung up.
So did you at least breathe heavily to him for a little bit?
No, I probably like went like, and then hung up.
All right.
Do you feel like, I mean, in retrospect, you're like, you kind of went a little crazy for a second.
I know, but you know how it is when you meet someone that you really like, and then you got one vibe, and then all of a sudden the vibe is totally different. Yeah. It's like, what happened?
Okay, so we know he's alive because he's answering his phone. You know that much. Okay. You just don't know why he doesn't want to talk to you, right?
No, I hope you can get him on the phone to find out, because if I'm like putting off a weird vibe, I guess I want to know about it.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Olivia is on the phone. She went out with a guy named Thomas on a date to the park. They played little frisbee, ran around, had some fun, and then, of course, the box wine happened. And then the date became kind of a blur. She says she got a little tipsy, but she does know that at the end of the date, they sort of shared an awkward hug/side kiss. He hasn't answered any of her phone calls or texts except for the one call that she made from her office phone where she blocked the number just to see if he'd picked up. He picked up, she panicked, and then hung up the phone and didn't talk to him. So we know that he's at least answering his phone, and we're going to attempt to get him on the line right now. Olivia, you ready to go?
I'm ready. I hope you guys can figure out what happened. I really thought we hit it off.
You sound really rad, but do you think that maybe he was, I don't know, looking for more of a stereotypical girly?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is that I like scared him away with my like silliness and being like kind of loud and crazy.
All right. I'm going to call him right now. Are you ready?
Okay, I think so.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Thomas there?
Speaking.
Hey, what's up, Thomas? How are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Know what
what's that exactly?
It's a radio show.
Oh, man. I think you got the wrong number. I never signed up for any radio thing at all.
I know. Well, I know you didn't sign up, but I don't think I have the wrong number. Did you go out on a date with a girl named Olivia to the park a little while ago?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm going to take that as a yes, because if you didn't, you could have probably said no to that question pretty easily. Well, Olivia actually emailed us to get a hold of you.
All right. What does that have to do with me?
She wants to know why you're not calling her back.
Are you kidding me?
No. It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. Olivia said that she had a great time with you at the park and was totally expecting on going out again, but you haven't been answering any of her phone calls and kind of been ignoring her, so she wants to know why.
Well, I'd rather not say. I mean, especially not on a radio show.
So you do have like one reason?
It's complicated.
When
Okay.
isn't it? I mean, that's what
Yeah.
dating is, right?
Can you give us anything to go on? She really wants to know it. All we're going to do is get the answer from you and then report back to her.
No, man. I mean, you can just tell her that we didn't really hit it off, and sometimes, you figure that out early on, and that's all it was.
From her description of what you guys did, it sounds like you had a great time.
No, she's a fun girl. She's really attractive, great sense of humor. That's something I think is really important. Honestly, I think she's really cool. It's not going to happen. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is there anything that I can tell her? Any reason why it's not going to happen, other than just you don't want to?
Well, I mean...
Even if it's complicated, because she feels like she's been left hanging. She just wants to know why.
And can you imagine hearing that? Like, oh, I'm attractive, I'm fun, I'm funny. So the problem is what?
Okay, I met someone.
What?
You met somebody?
I met someone.
Okay. All right. That's pretty straightforward. You found somebody else that you like more.
Yeah, actually, as it turns out, I met somebody the very same day at the time that I was with her at the park.
What? How?
I did not plan on that. It just happened that way.
But how?
So you're out on a date with her, and then you're like hitting up other girls?
No. Like I said, I didn't plan on this at all. I wasn't hitting on anybody when this took place. This was not me going after someone.
Okay, so somebody came up to you.
Sort of.
Was it like after your date was over and you were going to your car? Like, I just don't understand how that could happen when you were with her on your date the whole time.
Well, there was a time where the two of us separated for a short time.
Okay.
She suggested we play hide and seek.
Yeah.
And I
that's
thought that was fun.
Is that when you met somebody?
Yes.
Wait,
I met somebody else while I was hiding.
You were hiding in a park and you met another woman. That's what weird.
No, not exactly like that. And I was actually hiding in the men's room at the time.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, that changes the story a little bit, doesn't it?
So
I mean, that's cool, too.
you met another woman or a man?
I met somebody that came into the men's room, put it that way.
Okay.
That doesn't spell it out.
Okay, I'll accept that as an answer.
I don't think anyone's going to argue that one.
So are you gay?
I don't really go by that kind of a label. I just, I go either way you could say, or I dabble in both flavors.
Okay.
Holy sh**.
You follow
So-
your heart wherever it takes you.
You went to hide in the men's bathroom and you ended up meeting a dude.
Yes.
I'm gonna say right now, if you would have texted her back or explained that to her, I am pretty sure any woman with that excuse is gonna be like, "All right, well, I
have fun."
Or they'd be like,
Yeah.
wow, he's making up that big of a lie.
Am I that unattractive?
Yeah. Is that why you didn't say anything to her? Do you think she's not going to believe that?
No, I just think that it comes off really... I didn't want to come off like I was hitting somebody else up.
Yeah.
The way it went down, I was hiding in the men's bathroom. I was in a stall. I actually didn't lock the stall or whatever, and the guy opened it up. He's like, whoa. And I was like, hey. And I just went right into an explanation.
Jeez.
I said, I'm playing hide and seek. And he said, what? And I was like, I know it sounds weird and stuff. And then he started laughing a lot. And I was trying to explain myself. And I don't know, we just had like instant chemistry. And he's really cute. And
Wait, did you?
I got his number, and that's what we've been seeing each other.
Wow.
Wow, the men's bathroom is so much more exciting than any bathroom I've ever been in.
It happens.
Was he still in there when she went in and found you in the bathroom stall?
No, he had left like a minute before she came into the bathroom, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, that would have been awkward for your two dates to run into each other in the men's restroom.
It was absolutely the most unique and just craziest way I've ever met somebody, but it just happened naturally, and it felt very romantic.
Oh my God. Is it
You're
weird?
crouched on top of a bathroom toilet in the men's room, meeting another guy, and it just sounds so romantic
But
there,
I
Thomas.
love it. I mean, I think it's such an awesome story.
I think it's not the most romantic places to meet somebody, but sparks flew, and you can't deny it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. I bet I know somebody who's going to be even more shocked about this story than us. She's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
You kidding me?
No.
You're not serious.
No, I am. I'm 100% serious. Olivia, you there?
Oh my God.
What?
Oh, wow.
Are you
Olivia,
serious?
I don't know what to say.
Tell me you're making this up.
I'm not making this up. I'm so sorry. It's not something I intended to happen.
So let me get this straight. We go on this awesome romantic date, and you met a dude in the bathroom at the park, and then you just ghosted on me?
It sounds bad when you put it that way, but yes, that's what happened.
Like, is this even for real? Like, this is like not in the realm of possibility of what I thought happened.
Yeah. I wasn't in the realm of possibility of what I think anybody thought.
No. I thought for sure you were an annoying drunk the whole time.
Thank you, I guess. I don't know which is worse.
Olivia, I sincerely apologize. It was not anything that you did. I like you. I thought it was going great. But I just met somebody that I had instantly stronger feelings for.
You met him in a bathroom stall.
Yeah.
The only reason you were in there is because I'm super fun and played games.
You're right. I mean, Olivia, I guess I have you to thank for me meeting him.
Yeah, Olivia, you're a matchmaker, and you had no idea.
I guess. Like, is we going to put that on my dating profile? Like, really good at hooking dudes up with other dudes in bathrooms?
Hey,
that's
you know
an
what?
impressive trait that not many
Yeah.
other people can claim.
You'll probably get a lot of people hitting you up.
You know what, Olivia? Maybe the three of us can just meet up. You might really like him, and we could, go to the coffee shop or something.
Whoa. All right, on that note.
You are open, sir.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah, it's happening. On that note, Thomas, would you like to go out with Olivia again? We will pay for a second date. You can bring along that dude, and you guys can all go out and grab dinner or something.
Do something.
If she wants to go on a three-way date, I'm in.
Three-way.
Wow. Olivia.
Come on, this is actually a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. I mean, an attractive guy you're already into.
You went from having no date to now a three-way at a coffee shop, and what's more fun than that?
No.
You say you're fun and crazy. Like, this is right up there with the kind of thing you say you do.
There is no possible way I am doing this. I cannot believe that this is why I got ghosted.
Oh.
Well, at least you don't have yourself to blame.
I guess.
Are you sure? I mean, it could be a lot of fun for all three of us.
Yeah, no thanks.
All right.
No thanks.
Well, Thomas, thank you for being honest with us.
Yeah, sure.
Congratulations on your newfound relationship.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck to you too. And Olivia, sorry that you didn't get a second date.
I'm going to go drink another box of wine.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Normally, if you're on a date with one person and you meet someone else during that date, it's very rude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But today's second date update was so shocking that it was like,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
sure.
What?
Get after it then, I guess. If you missed the second date update, Olivia wanted us to call a guy named Thomas. They went to the park, hung out, got a little drunk, played some games, including hide and seek.
Yeah.
And when we got him on the phone, he was very reluctant in telling us why he wasn't calling her back, but we finally got it out of him. Apparently, while they were playing hide and seek, he went into the men's bathroom to hide in the stall. And then a dude walked into that same stall, and those two had a little bit of a love connection.
Hey.
And they got each other's numbers and everything. And then he left. She ended up finding him in the bathroom for hide and seek, and then she was confused why he wasn't calling back. Turns out he's not calling back because he started a relationship with that dude.
He sounds very happy, though, in his relationship.
Yeah, he does.
Crazy just to
It
meet
is.
anybody on another while you're on a date. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
but if you met someone else while you're on a date, same sex, you're like, that's rude. You're a jerk. But if it's like this and you didn't know that the guy swung all kinds of directions, you're like, okay, well,
And
that's fine, I guess.
At least he didn't do it in front of her. Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't
Yeah.
hitting on somebody else blatantly in front of her. And he said he wasn't looking. It's
But-
just that the man found him during hide and seek before she did.
You could tell he felt bad too. It wasn't
Yeah.
like he was like,
He was sorry about it.
Yeah.
He just found somebody else, another dude.
God,
And
man, that guy has got serious game.
he did. He did offer another date with her, though. He was like, yeah, we can go out again. You, the guy that I'm now dating, and me can all go out and get coffee and see what happens. And she turned it down. She was not interested in that.
Someone brought it up on text message right now that said, I can't believe all three of you were so disappointed that she didn't say yes.
Yeah, I was. I was like, turn
live a little.
Yeah.
turn those lemons into lemonade. Lots of lemonade all over the place.
Yeah.
All right. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I have a surefire way to meet women, and I'm assuming that the guy on the phone for a second date update today did the same thing that I've done many times, and it always works. You see a hot girl go into a store or something like that. You see her in the parking lot. You just walk up to her car, you pop the tire, and then you hang out in the parking lot till she comes out. And you're like, oh, you need help with that tire? Let me help change that for you.
You're
Works every time.
You're one step away from a serial killer.
That's like vandalism.
I've done it a lot. Sometimes I just go and I just pop tires in parking lots just in case
Oh.
on my way into a store. And that's what I'm guessing Dallas did today. He's on the phone to do a second date update, and that's how he met the girl that he wants to call today.
Well, now, I didn't pop the tire. Just so happens I did change her tire.
Oh,
Thank God,
okay. Well,
Dallas.
for future reference, if you want to meet a girl, that's the best way to do it. Pop her tires, and then you'll have no choice but to help her. So your email said that you met the girl you want to call today because she needed a tire changed, and you came to her rescue.
Yeah, I did.
What's her name?
Brittany.
Brittany? Okay, and was she changing the tire, and you just walked up behind her and were like, hey, little lady, you don't know how to do that. Let a big man help you out.
No, it didn't really happen that way. A few weeks ago, I was at the mall and doing some shopping, and as I was leaving, Brittany flagged me down, and she was kind of like in a panic, and she asked me if I knew how to change a flat tire. So, obviously I did, luckily, and she asked if I could help, and I said, of course. So went to her car and started to, jack the car up and change the tire, and I had noticed she had this like really cute Southern accent. And so I kind of went out of my way, and I was like, "Are you from around here?"
And she was like, "Why, no, sir, I'm not. I'm just a poor Southern girl who needed a tire changed.
Yeah, and
Why don't we go out for some sweet tea and maybe some cheese grits?
Sounds like the start of a porn or something.
Yeah, right?
Do you like cheese grits? You know, anywhere in town a lady can get some nice cheese grits."
What is wrong with you? Did you hit on her, or how did you proceed after that?
Well, she kind of went on to tell me that she was new to the area and that she didn't really know anyone. And when I was done changing the tire, she was really, really thankful, and she shook my hand. And as I was getting ready to grab my stuff and leave, I kind of just stopped and turned around, and I kind of just said, "Hey, do you want to go out? Do you want to go get some food or something?" And she said, "Sure."
Did at a later date, or you guys went that day?
Oh, we went right then and there.
Oh, that's
you
cool.
did?
We went and got food really, really close to the mall, and this is where things kind of took a turn. We went to eat, we ordered our food, and we were both about halfway done eating, and I noticed that she kind of stopped, being so responsive to conversation. She was a lot less talkative. She started to become a little timid and shy, I guess.
I do declare that I believe you have overstepped your bounds, sir. I will take off my long white glove and slap you in the face. Did you say anything to make it seem like you offended her?
No, not at all. It kind of just all of a sudden it was like she just stopped talking. So I said, "Is anything wrong?" And she said, well, she didn't really like the food at the place we were eating at. So I said, well, okay, do you want to leave? I felt really bad. And she was like, no, that's okay. It's fine. So when the waiter came back, I asked him if, we could get the check and if he could box up our food and we could go. And, as we started to leave, I asked her, I said, hey, could we maybe do this again, at a different place, that you would like? And she said, of course. So we exchanged numbers and we left.
At the end of the date, did you guys kiss or anything like that? Or was it just exchange numbers?
No, it was just an exchange number, and then, we went on our way. But, I listen to you guys all the time, and I really trust you guys. And what's going on in my mind right now is I feel like she felt obligated to kind of go out with me because I did something nice, and not because I'm attractive or anything like that.
See,
that makes sense.
I was thinking the opposite, that she flagged you down because you were hot. I mean, because there's other people that come out of the mall. I'm sure that there was other people around she could have flagged down, right?
Of course, yes.
I don't think she was obligated at all. I think she set it up.
Well, maybe she felt like she was obligated. Well, if she set it up, she definitely didn't like something about him because she's not calling him back.
Well, maybe his personality failed. I don't know what happened.
So you think maybe she felt obligated and that's the reason that she's not calling you back?
Exactly.
Which is weird because she just moved to town, so she doesn't have very many other friends. And whenever I'm new to a town, I say yes to anybody, no matter who you are. Like,
Wow.
yeah, I'll hang out with you. I don't know.
I'm new to town. Yes, gentlemen, jump on it. I say yes to anybody whenever I move to a town. That's good to know.
To go out and show me around.
Yeah, we know what you meant. We all know what you meant. All right, Dallas. Well, we'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll get your Southern lady on the phone and find out why she's not ringing you back, okay?
All right, guys.
All right. Until then, you enjoy some sweet potato pie. We'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Dallas is on the phone with us to do a second date update today. Not the city.
That's good. I wish the
A
whole
guy
city.
named Dallas is on the phone with us to do a second date update today. He wants us to call a girl named Brittany. I'm going to actually recap his date by telling her side of the story. I think this is what she would say when we talk to her. So there I was. Had a flat tire on my car, and I did not know how to fix it. I was just staring at this tire as confused as a fart in a fan factory. And then all of a sudden, out of the store, I see this big, strapping young gentleman named Dallas. And I was hollering like a stuck pig, asking him to come help me out. So I walked up to him. I said, "Kind sir, do you think you could help change the Southern lady's tire?" And as he was changing it, I was just sitting there grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater, looking at how he changed my tire and helped me out. And then, could you believe the nerve of this man? He asked me to go to food with him right after. And the only reason I did was because I felt obligated to, because normally a Southern lady would make a gentleman court her properly. So we had a meal, and then once we were done with our meal, we went our separate ways, and I would never talk to him again because he was way too forward. I just smacked him in his stupid face. Hey, Dallas, is that about right? Yeah.
I think I should take you out on a date.
I was going to say, after that, we don't even need to make the phone call. I mean, that kind of settles it, doesn't it?
Dallas met this girl, Brittany, in the parking lot. She had a flat tire. He was walking out. She said, "Can you change it?" He changed it, and then they went to go eat. The meal went well, and then about halfway through, she kind of seemed cold and awkward. And they exchanged numbers and said they might go out again, but she hasn't been very receptive. We're about to call her right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Brittany, please?
this is she.
Hello, Brittany. How are you?
I'm good. Who is this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I don't know you. Who is this?
No, you don't. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
Okay, I still don't know you.
It's a morning radio show, and I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
About me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. You recently went out with a guy named Dallas.
Oh. Okay.
You remember meeting Dallas? He said that he helped you change a tire on your car, and then you guys went out for a meal after?
Yeah, I remember him.
What'd you think of Dallas?
I mean, he was a nice guy and everything.
You just didn't click with him?
Well, not really. I mean, it just kind of got weird.
So
throughout the date.
it got weird. Can you tell us how?
Well, at dinner, like it was a really nice dinner. We're sitting down, and he gets up to leave like 3 times to go to the bathroom, which is not typically a weird thing. But the second time he come back like super sweaty.
He came back to the table super sweaty?
Yes, he was super sweaty. And I didn't know what to think. And I thought, well, poor guy, maybe he's sick or something. So I asked him, are you okay? Or you need to leave? And he said, no, I'm great. I'm good. I've never seen somebody come back from the bathroom sweating like that before.
Maybe he's got IBS.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't spicy food, but it got worse. Like, we're sitting there, and he leaves again, and then there's a table right beside of us, and that guy leaves to go to the bathroom, I guess, comes back, and I can hear
Don't tell me they
conversation.
both came back sweaty together. I wouldn't want to call him back either.
Mystery solved,
Yeah.
though.
The guy was actually talking about my date. Like, I can hear them talking about him and saying, there's some guy in the bathroom doing really weird stuff.
What was he doing?
I don't know. They didn't say. They just said that they knew it was weird and it made him uncomfortable. Like, if it makes the guy uncomfortable in the bathroom, something's wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot. Listen, there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in guys' bathrooms. I've never left them going like, whoa, there's some guy in there doing something strange. I got to get out of here.
Right. So I just had to leave. Like, you don't know what to expect when you're in a new town and new people. Like, I don't know.
And you never asked him what he was doing in the bathroom.
I didn't want to. I mean, what if he told me and asked me to join him? Like, I don't.
So did you make up a lie about the food not tasting good to get out of there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, you did.
Yeah.
Because he said that on the
like,
date.
I love food. I love food, and I totally went back to that place the next day. It was so good.
You actually went back there.
Oh, no.
You actually went back to that restaurant the next day.
I did. It was so good.
All right, so that's the reason you're not calling him back, because he was doing something weird in the bathroom, making him sweat.
Yes, that's exactly why.
That's interesting. You know what else is interesting? He's actually on the phone listening right now.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. 100% serious. Dallas, what were you doing in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Get your guys' minds out of the gutter, okay? I was not doing what you guys think I was doing.
I have no idea what you're doing.
I had an idea.
Okay. I will admit, I did get up a few extra times from the table to go to the bathroom. And I'm really embarrassed to say this, but I was in the bathroom doing push-ups.
What?
You're doing push-ups?
Why were you doing push-ups?
I'm just, into fitness and stuff, and I felt like because I hadn't been to the gym in a couple days, I felt like I didn't look good enough for you. And
so
I went in there to get kind of like a little bit of a workout in to kind of look a little bit more muscular.
So you went into the bathroom to do push-ups to get a pump.
This was not even scheduled or anything. I didn't have time to go to the gym before this date. I didn't even know this date was going to happen. And I met her, and she is awesome, and that's what I did.
So you just left the table randomly to go work out in the bathroom?
Yeah, I did.
Like on the bathroom floor?
Well, I washed my hands before I came back to the table.
That is disgusting.
Doesn't make it better.
Brittany, do you believe him? I don't know that I mean, I know you explained it, but I don't know that I buy your story.
This is the God's honest truth, seriously.
Well, is this what guys do here? Like, you just go out into the bathroom to work out during the date? Is this how it works?
No.
I never have.
I've never done that one time, but I felt like I didn't look good enough for you, and that's why I did it. It was more of a freak out thing.
So working on the car and the tire change wasn't an actual workout? You needed more intensive workout in the bathroom?
To a sense, yeah, because changing the tire is nothing.
I'm so fit. Changing the tire doesn't do anything. I gotta go do some push-ups and some burpees in the bathroom.
I don't know if I actually buy this whole story.
Does sound weird.
I need to know, were his muscles impressive?
I mean, yeah, he's a really impressive guy. I actually noticed that when he was changing the tire, and I mean, you could tell he works out. I just never expected it to be during the date in the bathroom.
Hey, Brittany, I would like to ask you this. Would you like to go on a second date with Dallas? We will pay for
guys,
it.
Can I do this myself?
Sure. Yeah. Go for it. I mean, hey, dude, I don't want to get beat up by you. You know, I know you got...
Look, Brittany, I'm telling you the truth. I did push-ups in the bathroom to try and impress you. So if you give me a second chance, I promise that I will work out before dinner and not during.
It's a pretty good promise.
And also, we'll pay for the date, Brittany.
You were a really great guy stopping to take care of my tire and take care of me, and you went this far to actually get a second date. So, I think, let's try it again.
Woohoo! Nice!
Awesome. Congratulations, Dallas. You got your second date.
Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate the help.
No problem. Yeah. Stop doing push-ups in the bathroom.
I will stop doing push-ups in the bathroom. I'm just embarrassed because I never thought that she would ever find out.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Normally, I start off the second date updates by saying so-and-so is on the phone with us, and today they want to do a second date update. Well, I'll say that today, except you won't know their name.
Why?
Because it'll be beeped out. So I'll say the name 3 times now. You didn't understand any of that because that was all beeped. But she is on the phone to do a second date update today. She closed her email out to us saying, I will do a second date update as long as you beep my name out because people will know who I am because I'm in the public eye.
Oh, well, aren't you fancy?
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Thank you for agreeing to do the second date update.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So you said you're in the public eye, but you didn't say what you do. Are you perhaps the Vice President of the United States of America?
No, I am not.
Oh.
I was recently a Miss America contestant.
Oh,
All right.
That's cool.
Beauty pageant queen.
Yeah, I was thinking you were going to be like a meteorologist or something, but we'll take beauty pageant.
No, I'm not a meteorologist, although I do actually really like the sciences.
Okay. So you're not getting a call back from a dude. Tell us a little bit about him.
Well, I haven't been on a date in a little while. I've been having trouble meeting someone. I just, haven't met the right person. And
I would imagine for somebody like you probably meet a lot of creepy dudes who want to date you just because you're a beauty pageant contestant and you've competed in Miss America and stuff like that.
I want to date her. I know her.
And then honestly, my day-to-day life, because there is a lot of work that goes into beauty pageants, there's not a lot of guys around, to like meet at work sort of a thing.
So you just meet creepy dudes when you're signing autographs, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So you really like this guy, though?
I did. My friend convinced me very much against my will to try out a dating app.
Okay.
I've heard such awful stories that I was terrified to try doing it. But I tried it, and I met this guy, and he was really cute, and he seemed really sweet. And we ended up going out on a date, and it turned out to be a really, what I thought was a really, really great date.
Did he know that you were a Miss America contestant?
If he did, he didn't say anything, and I didn't bring up the whole pageant thing because I just didn't want to go there on a first date. I thought that would be a little weird for a lot of reasons.
You didn't show up in a sash with a crown?
No, I didn't do that.
See, that's what I would have done, definitely, if I was in your position. So what'd you guys do when you went out?
We met at a bar and had a drink and hit it off, and we had lots of great conversation. And it turned into dinner, and it turned into us having, a nice evening together. And then he asked me if he could walk me back to my car, and I said sure. And I ended up kissing him, which I've never done on a first date before.
So he didn't kiss you; you kissed him.
No, I guess I let him kiss me. We kissed.
I was picturing you grabbing him by the shoulders and slamming him up against his car.
No. That's hot. Why not?
No. We kissed. I've never done that before. I don't know if he thinks.
Saying I don't usually do that is code for I do that all the time.
I know, but in this case it's true. I've literally never kissed anybody on a first date ever.
Did you tell him that after you kissed him?
Not in so many words, but I don't know if he thinks that I'm just a hookup girl or something. I'm totally overanalyzing this, but I thought we had a great time, and I sent him a text the next day just saying, hey, had a great time. It was nice to meet you. And nothing happened, and so I waited a few more days, and then I just said, hey, hope you're doing okay. And still nothing.
So you just haven't heard anything back from him at all since your date?
No.
Did you try texting him in all caps? I'm a damn former Miss America contestant. How dare you turn me down?
No.
Okay, that might work.
Do you think that there's a chance he could be intimidated by you?
I mean, that's honestly, I've encountered that, and it's one of the reasons that I didn't want to say anything. But I don't think he knows that I am. I didn't mention anything about it. And so if he knew on his own, he knew going into the date. So,
but you're a pretty well-spoken person. So
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, nothing makes me not want to call a girl back more than her being well-spoken.
I'm just saying, like, some guys
the
don't
worst.
are like worried that the girl has outsmarted them or something.
Pretty and smart.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope it's not the case. If it's so, then he's not the guy for me.
Yeah.
But it's interesting with the whole pageant thing because I'm fortunate that I'm attractive, but it's kind of a double-edged sword because a lot of times that's all people see me as.
I feel your pain there. I get that all the time, and I'm like, you know what? I'm more than just good looks. I have a brain, too. If you would take a second and just talk to me rather than just oogle me nonstop. It's a tough thing that we have to deal with. So did anything out of the ordinary at all happen on your date?
I mean, nothing overt. I've been, kind of obsessing over the details and trying to think what it might be. And we didn't really have a lot in common. We still had a great time, but we didn't seem to have a lot of specific things in common in our lives.
Okay.
So.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Okay, just hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Welcome back to today's second date update, where we're joined by royalty this morning. That's right, is on the phone with us. The name is beeped out because she doesn't want her name revealed to the public because she is in the spotlight quite often as the queen of the universe.
That's not it at all.
At least the queen of whatever pageant that she's currently competing in to win. In case you missed the first part of today's second date update, is on the phone with us. She doesn't want her name revealed because she's a former Miss America contestant. She went out on a date with a guy named Chris. Chris isn't calling her back. She said everything on the date went fine, and she can't think of any reason that he's not calling her back other than the fact that they kissed on the first date, which is something she doesn't normally do. She thinks he might think that she's a little too forward. And what was the other reason?
We didn't really seem to have a lot in common.
Okay.
In general, but...
Well, nobody has anything in common with you because you are royalty. It's hard to find common ground with a commoner. Am I right?
Oh, man.
What kingdom are you from, Prince? Oh, you're not from a kingdom.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get him on the phone, and find out why he's not calling you back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Chris, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Chris, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they emailed me asking if I could get you on the phone to talk to you about that date.
What?
I know, right?
Yeah. It's
kinda
called
crazy.
the second date update. It's a segment that we do on our show where if you go out on a date with somebody and don't call them back, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why. Her name is...
Oh, man.
Did you not like...
Yeah, I mean, do you guys make a lot of these calls?
We do, actually. Usually things work out for the best. People end up hashing things out and go out on another date at the end of the phone call. So just wanted to know if she did anything wrong on the date and why you're not calling her back.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It was fine, I guess.
Fine, I guess. So not impressive enough to have you want to go out with her again.
Honestly, she was just, like, kind of annoying.
What?
She was annoying?
Yeah, like, she was, I mean, it was, like, an okay date. It's just, like, she's just kind of one of those annoying, like, fake people.
Fake?
Whoa.
Why was she fake?
Like, she was trying too hard, you know? Like, it was like she was put together and everything, but she was just, like, trying really hard and was kind of, like, annoying.
If she
kind of annoying. So she didn't seem genuine to you.
Yeah, and also she had like a really annoying laugh.
We talked to her on the phone because we talk to the people when they want us to do one of these second date updates, and I didn't notice her having an annoying laugh.
Oh, I mean, I don't know what to say. Maybe like it's more annoying in person, or maybe she was like fake laughing with me. Either way, I was like, what is going on?
But if she was so annoying, why would you kiss her at the end of the date? I mean, that totally gives her the wrong impression.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She was a really pretty girl, so I wasn't really gonna, pass up on a kiss with a pretty girl.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
Right? Like, it was there, so I thought, all right, cool. But, kind of going forward, she's not really the girl for me. Like, she's kind of trying too hard and too put together. It just wasn't, like, good chemistry.
Okay, so you're not calling her back because she seemed fake and she has an annoying laugh.
Yeah, and she also wasn't that funny either.
Wow.
That's the worst. Somebody who has an annoying laugh and then can't crack a joke. Am I right?
Yeah. No, and I'm always looking for girls who have a really good sense of humor who can make me laugh. And so it was kind of like a disappointment.
So you know what? She did tell us that she's really busy and she doesn't date a lot. So maybe she was seeming fake, or you got that vibe from her because she doesn't go out very much and doesn't really know how to date.
Yeah, but like that's not that cool either.
All right. So you just didn't like her and you thought she was kind of annoying, if I'm going to just wrap it all up in a nutshell.
Yeah, like to be totally blunt.
See, we thought you weren't calling her back because you maybe got home and Googled her and found out that she was in pageants and stuff like that and thought they were stupid or something.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's in beauty pageants and stuff like that. You said she was pretty. She actually a former Miss America contestant.
She didn't say anything about it on the date.
Well, you know what? Would you like to talk to her?
Actually, maybe I should just text her and see what's up with that.
What?
You know what? You don't need to text her. You can actually talk to her right now because she's on the other line listening.
What?
Wait.
Yeah. Say hi to Chris.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry I was so annoying on our date.
No, I don't think it was like that exactly. I think it was maybe just like.
No, you seem pretty clear about it.
I don't know. I think that's really a misunderstanding because honestly, first dates can be kind of hard to read.
As somebody who's been in pageants, I know how to wind and answer your way pretty well, and you're doing a pretty bad job of it right now.
No. I think you just misunderstood what I was saying. I was just saying that that we couldn't really connect for whatever reason. But I think that honestly, if we had another date, we could actually talk. And,
honestly,
I mean, didn't you actually hear me say that I wanted to text you again?
Yes, I did hear that after you found out that I was a beauty pageant girl.
That honestly has nothing to do with it.
Chris, you're being so obvious right now.
You're such an
You're telling
ass.
me you just had a change of heart out of the blue.
No, it's not out of the blue. It just made me rethink things about kind of who you are and what you're about. That you could have more going on than I
I'm
realized.
actually really curious to know the answer to this. How does finding out that I'm a pageant girl make you reevaluate me as a person? I'm really curious what new insights it gave you.
Well, because it's cool, because you can you have to stand up in front of the audience. It takes a lot of bravery and it takes a lot of heart. And also, I'm sure you don't date a lot because of your busy schedule.
That's what they told you.
Chris, you're an idiot.
But I get it. There's a reason why maybe on a first date you wouldn't be totally comfortable.
You weren't concerned about that at all when you completely ignored me after our first date until you found out that I was a pageant girl.
I just feel like a lot of what I said earlier in the call was taken out of context.
Yeah, like the annoying laugh. That can often get taken the wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was taken out of context in the moment of our first date. We didn't laugh as much as I wanted to, but I know you have to be funny in order.
Was there a quota that you were trying to fill?
I just I think that maybe we could laugh more.
Dude, if I were you, I'd be pissed. Are you pissed?
I'm feeling disappointed because I thought he was really attractive, and I thought we had maybe some prospects for the future, but apparently, I don't even know.
I think maybe we could have some prospects for the future. Honestly,
I think you guys could too. Chris, would you like to go out on a second date with We will pay for it.
Yes, I would.
Okay, yeah, I think you've made that very clear. Are you interested in going out with Chris again?
I'm going to be totally honest. If he had stuck to his guns about I was a kind of annoying on the date or whatnot and like, let's give it another chance when I'm not as nervous, I totally would have gone out with you again. But the fact that you did such a 180 because of something to do with the way I look, that's just insulting to me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You guys ever go out on one of those dates that goes so well that you end up spending the whole weekend together?
Yes, actually.
I had one of those a little while ago. I was out with this girl, and then randomly, like, she was at my house, and somehow her tires got slashed while she was there. Somebody stole the battery in her car. She couldn't find her wallet. Just things kept happening. Had to wait till Monday to get her car fixed. Spent the whole weekend together. It was fabulous. Just a fabulous time.
You just get creepier and creepier, don't you?
That's what happened to Anna, who is on the phone to do a second date update today. She wants to call a guy named Chris. Apparently, their date went so well that they just spent the whole weekend together, and it was magical. Hey, Anna, how are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Thank you for your email.
Oh, definitely.
So tell us a little bit about Chris.
Chris is this amazing guy. I met him online, and I know that's kind of like not very serious, but
it can be serious. You see those commercials where they're like, everybody who meets on here gets married for life. I don't think it's not serious thing anymore, unless where'd you meet him?
Plenty of Fish.
Oh,
never mind.
Yeah, that is one of the not so serious sites. Yeah. You need to be on the ones where you actually pay money to join up.
Hey, it worked out for her, though. What did you like about him when you saw him?
Thank you, Brooke.
Yeah.
Okay, so
well, it didn't really work out for you because he's not calling you back, is he?
Technicalities, okay?
He's just a little rough around the edges, but he's one of those guys with a complete heart of gold.
How do you know that already?
He was just so generous. The time we spent together, I mean, it was literally like the best date I have ever been on.
That's
okay,
cute.
So tell us a little bit about it.
He planned out this phenomenal dinner. I'm talking like 9 different entrees, and everything was just really planned out and expensive, I can only imagine.
Does he make a lot of money?
I don't know, but let's just say I was impressed.
Okay, so
you guys,
seems like you might.
You guys were at like fancy restaurants and stuff.
Right, and it was just thing after thing. So we ate, and then he took us for a helicopter ride in the city.
What? Oh. That is awesome.
It was amazing.
Did you know all of this going into the date, or was it a surprise to you?
I mean, we had talked online for a while before he took me out, and he'd been planning it this entire time we were talking.
Oh, so you knew you were going for dinner and a helicopter ride.
Yeah, he planned all this other stuff.
Wait, there's more than just a helicopter ride and a 9-course meal?
In my opinion, that's all you really need to do. I mean, you need to do half that, and most girls would be ecstatic.
You buy me a drink and I'm good.
What else did this guy plan?
Gifts and flowers, and it was like 7 different dates combined into one amazing weekend.
Did it feel like too much? I mean, that's a lot for a guy that you're just meeting.
It wasn't too much for me.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be too much for anybody.
Yeah.
If some girl were to offer me to go on a helicopter ride and all these gifts and everything else, absolutely. Some dude were. I don't care. Anybody. Just shower me with gifts. No wonder you're upset you're not hearing back from him.
I know. Then we had this really weird text exchange.
So you have heard from him since the date?
Yeah, but barely.
What did he say?
Well, I mean, I texted him thanking him for such a great time, and he said he had a busy work week and he couldn't really talk. So
okay, well, if the guy's got that kind of dough that he's dropping on helicopters and 17,000 course meals, he's probably a pretty busy guy.
Yeah. Let him work.
Yeah. Let Dada work so he can take you on another helicopter ride.
I know, and I get it. I know that he is completely busy, but I texted him and he said that he was busy about 4 or 5 different times. And I said to him, I said, are we ever going to go out again? He said, no. I mean, I don't think so. Like,
what?
Do you feel like maybe you were blowing him up too much? Because if he was like, I'm busy, hey.
I really didn't think so. I mean, It was maybe like once or twice a week.
He's the one that seems too eager in this situation, if you ask me, planning an entire weekend together.
Right.
Did you guys hook up that weekend? I mean, I'm hoping you did with all those gifts and things like that.
let's just say we slept in the same bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it could go either way. Maybe he did that with you and now he's like, all right, I got that out of the way.
But he doesn't need to go to that extent if he just wants to hook up with a girl. Like,
Depends how attractive he is.
I don't know. You think he's ugly?
Yeah.
She did only describe him as a heart of gold.
He had a heart of gold, yeah, definitely. But like I said, rough around the edges.
Oh,
that's
all
what
right.
you meant.
Well, anyway, you obviously liked him a lot. So we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what, Anna?
What?
I actually don't want you to get a second date.
Whoa.
Why?
Because this guy took you out for like a fabulous fancy dinner, helicopter ride around the city, spent the whole weekend spoiling you. I don't want you to get a second date so I can date him. That's why. Sounds like a fabulous date to me. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Anna did exactly that. She went out with a guy who just spoiled her for the whole weekend. And they texted a little bit after. He said he was really busy. And then she finally was like, when are we going to hang out? And then he said it's not going to work out. And she wants to find out why. So we're about to call him right now. Any last thoughts before we dial the phone number, Anna?
No, I'm just really curious.
And how did you guys leave the weekend again?
In each other's arms? I mean, I thought we had a really good time.
All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome.
Here we go.
Hello?
Can I speak to Chris, please?
Yes, he.
Chris, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How's it going?
It's going good. Well,
I just wanted to talk to you about something if you got a minute.
this is one of your prank phone calls, and
Stopping it right at the gate.
Yeah, it is not a prank phone call. You actually went out on a date recently with one of our listeners, and they emailed us to call you.
Okay.
Her name is Anna. You remember going out with Anna?
Yeah, I went out with that crazy chick, man.
You went out with that crazy chick?
Yeah, she crazy as shit, bad crazy.
Really?
Whoa.
That yeah.
Wow, just out the gate like that, you're going to call her crazy. I haven't even really had a chance to talk to you about the date at all. Can you tell us a little bit more about why you think she's crazy?
I mean, she's bad crazy. I don't know what else you need to know.
Yeah, it pretty much says it all right there, but can you tell us why at least? Because, look, she enjoyed your date, obviously, man. You took her out to dinner, helicopter rides, all that.
Oh, she told you about that?
Yeah.
I mean, the date was the so of course you liked it.
Yeah, it sounds like you know how to plan a pretty nice date, Chris.
I mean, when you're into somebody, you go all out, I guess. I mean, I do it. So.
Why would you spend an entire weekend and that much money with a girl if you thought this shoe was crazy?
I mean, that's how I treat women that I'm interested in. Maybe somebody doesn't treat you like that, but they should.
Okay.
Well, I actually agree with you, but...
So you were interested in her, but now you think she's crazy.
Oh, bad again. Okay. I use the word bad.
Bad crazy. Why is that? Did something happen after your date, or was it during your date that you decided that? And your date lasted a whole weekend, so I'm guessing it was after.
She would text me, and I would tell her I'm busy.
Okay.
And then she one day showed up in front of my doorstep.
What?
Whoa, she showed up.
She's not from here. She's not from here. All right? So she just one day shows up on my property at my front door talking about, hey, I'm moving here. What the are you talking about?
Whoa.
Slow down.
So she's not, when you say she's not from here, she's from where?
From far away, where they make crazy.
Does that have a specific city?
Yeah, she's from like 4 states away. That's how we met online.
She's from out of state.
Whoa.
Yeah, so she shows up. It's not like she went down the street. She jumped on a plane and then came to my front door and stood there. It was like, hey, I like you so much, I want to move here now.
What?
No. What the are you talking about?
Chris, I need to get some clarification because I'm kind of confused now. Yeah. When we talked to her, she didn't say she was from somewhere else. How did you guys go out on a date? Did you fly her out here for the date or something?
Yeah, I flew her out. So we talked, and I was like, all right, I'm going to fly her out here, and we'll have a great weekend. And that's why we had a whole weekend planned, because, I knew that I only had such limited time with this, and she lives so far away.
That makes sense. When we talked to her about it, she left all that out. She just said, we spent the weekend together, and he took me on this fabulous date. You had no choice but to spend the weekend with her.
Yeah, but also insane people leave out facts. You know what I mean?
That's true. Crazy people tend to leave out facts.
But you enjoyed the weekend with her.
I mean, listen, the weekend, it was fine. I got what I wanted, so it was cool. You know what I mean? But, like, she's best.
Yeah, if you fly a girl out from another state to hang out with you for the weekend, it's usually kind of a hookup thing. Is that what you were going for?
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
cool.
But you didn't.
And she'd have been cool about it, you know. It could have happened again, but she wasn't cool about it.
Yeah, I guess all that other stuff is just beside the big point, though, that she showed up on your doorstep.
On my doorstep. Start talking about, I don't like the people I'm around. I don't like my surroundings. Maybe that doesn't like you.
Are you sure? Are you sure you didn't give her mixed messages? Because I'm sorry, if a guy flies me to another state, takes me on a helicopter ride, pays for all this fancy stuff, gives me gifts, I'm thinking that he is like interested in a long-term relationship, not for a hookup weekend.
Listen, I get your point, all right? But look, I told her I was busy 5 different times and 5 different text messages, and she still shows up at my doorstep.
Yeah, from states away.
Yeah.
So she flew here.
I don't know if she flew, if she hiked. I don't know. I don't know what.
She could have hiked. Who knows?
Is that crazy?
All right.
Yeah, and I never want to talk to her again.
All right.
I might move. She can't find me.
One of those things is going to be a problem, Chris, because she's actually on the other line listening.
Oh, y'all on bullshit, man.
No. Hey, no bullshit, Chris.
Oh, shut the up, man. You are with me right now.
Chris, in your case, I kind of wish I was, but I'm not. Anna is actually on the phone.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, crazy. I don't want to talk to you. At all. At all.
Listen, Chris, I moved out here because I like it here, not just for you. So get over yourself.
Moved?
None of that sounds believable. None of it.
Anna, why didn't you tell us that you were from out of state and that you moved here for this dude?
I didn't think it was that big of a deal, and I didn't move out here for him.
Okay.
He's flattering himself right now.
Oh.
And that could be true. Like, give her the benefit of the doubt here. It could not be all about you, Chris.
It's not a coincidence.
Okay. If it's not all about me, name 3 things right now besides me you moved out there for. Go.
Okay, listen, I love the area. I don't like where I was living.
I spent a whole weekend in Haiti. I'm not moving to Haiti.
You're being a real ass, Chris.
Okay. Oh, and you showed up at my doorstep, so it wasn't like you were. I want to breathe the fresh air of this new place. You came to my doorstep.
I thought I was checking in on you. I mean, you're busy. You're busy all the time after we had such a great weekend. Like, what the?
You're checking in on me? I am not a baby. I'm a grown-ass man. A busy-ass man. 5 texts are busy. And you don't show up on a grown adult's doorstep checking in on me after 1 weekend together, man. That's crazy.
I just don't get you. I don't get you at all.
Good. You're not supposed to get me. I don't want you to get me. I want to be not gotten forever.
Oh, my God. Anna,
right.
Did he, say something to make you think that he was looking for more than just, a weekend hookup?
I honestly thought what we had, Chris, was something more than that. But apparently I'm just your booty call. You don't fly somebody out for a weekend after we've been talking for months and then expect me to feel like the crazy person?
Listen, I've talked to plenty of girls for months online. I don't see any of them moving and showing up in my doorstep because they love the area, okay?
Maybe I am crazy for feeling like we had a connection, but you're just being an ass.
All right, well, I hope you take that and you learn not to like me, ever, all right? You learn not to stalk the next guy so you can actually stay with him for a little while.
Oh, my God.
I would love to ask you guys at this point, would you like to go out on a second date? Chris, would you like to go out with Anna again? We'll pay for it.
No, but you can pay for a restraining order, all right?
Anna, you still there?
Yeah.
Would you like to go out on a second date with Chris?
Yes.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Well, Chris, I appreciate your time, man. Thank you very much.
No problem.
All right, be safe. Anna, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm not crazy. He's literally just being an ass.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome to the area. It's nice to have you as one of our fine residents.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
What's the old adage about a woman scorned? Like a woman scorned is like really angry all the time. They get mad.
I don't.
Sounds like a proverb. It's
That-
so wise.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah, they're obviously pregnant or something.
Yeah. I think that's it. A woman scorned
PMSing.
is obviously PMSing.
Yeah.
I just bring it up because the email that we got from the second dater today, Angela, she's pissed.
Really?
Right, Angela?
Yeah.
That's interesting because usually people are just confused.
Yeah, usually people call up and they're like, oh, he was so sweet, and I want to find out why he won't go out with me again or why he won't get back to me because I really want to see him again. You don't really have any interest in seeing the dude that you went out with again, right? You just want to know what happened.
No, I have no interest in seeing him ever again. He's a scumbag.
Oh my God, what did this dude do? What's his name?
Jack.
Jack.
His name's
Ooh,
Jack.
That was said with hatred.
So,
Yeah, Jack the ass.
Oh, okay.
how'd you meet Jack?
I met him at a bookstore, actually, and I was looking at cookbooks for idiots and like the dummy's guide kind of thing, and we started to make jokes about how we both couldn't cook. And you know how there's like a chemistry immediately when you meet somebody?
Yeah.
So before you hated him, you thought
liked
he
him.
might be a cool guy, right?
Yeah, no, I thought he was totally cool. He was like really laid back and like just cracking jokes.
Did he ask you out on a date?
We had this little email exchange, like witty banter about like what crappy recipe we were going to make or like what recipe we were going to make and like burn or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cute.
So we started saying like how we should like cook together. I have a really nice kitchen, but I never use it. And I said, well, why don't you come over to my place and we'll make something together. We'll try to make something together.
Okay,
Nice.
this all sounds positive
Yeah,
so
I like
far.
it.
What a jerk.
Yeah. So
Now, what happened at dinner that made you so pissed off?
No, at dinner he was a perfect gentleman. He was amazing. He, pulled out my chair and he like lit the candles and he all these compliments and I looked so beautiful and all this bullshit. Just so that he could sleep with me and then do the freaking old bang and bounce and like never call me again.
Okay. Sounds like it may have worked out for him if that's really what happened.
I'm mad because I feel like an idiot. I feel totally freaking duped by this ass.
So you're mad because he hooked up with you, left, and never called you back, and you feel like he lied to you and like he wanted more than that.
I feel like he lied to me. He did lie to me.
Yeah.
He totally lied to me.
did he make any promises to you that night that made you believe that this was the start of something more long term?
Yes. He made a reservation for our next dinner, so I thought for sure, I have this second date.
It's like he has pledged his love with a dinner reservation.
I mean, I can understand why you're upset, but I'm worried that because you're so upset, you've already called and left him a message where you read him the riot act.
Have you?
A little bit. I mean, I left him 2 angry voicemails.
Oh,
Because I just called the restaurant to see if he still had the reservation, and he didn't even call the restaurant to cancel the reservation.
So what if something happened to him? Like, have you ever thought of, like...
Oh, that's what, he's in the hospital or something? I highly doubt it. I mean, come on. It's been a week and a half. He hasn't called me.
Listen, girls, we know men are dogs. No. Like, we know that's going to happen. You know that's the reason why. It couldn't possibly be anything else.
You know what? At this point, I hope he's dead.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you say you hope he's dead?
Is that what you just said?
Oh, wow.
So you just want us to call him and find out why he didn't call you back and why he felt the need to just basically use you like that.
Yeah, I think I deserve that.
Okay.
I feel like you need to take a deep breath.
Yeah. Well, we got to play a song, and then we'll come back and get your second date update. So you got about 3.5 minutes to kind of calm down a little bit, and then we'll call him, okay?
Okay.
Or hey, don't calm down. Just sit there for 3.5 minutes and let it stew even more. Oh, God. I'm okay with that as well. All right. Hang on, okay?
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Angela, you've had about 4 minutes to sit there and think about what you're going to say when we get Jack on the phone. Are you still as fired up before as you were when he just talked to you?
Actually, yeah, I'm actually more fired up. The more I think about it, he picks up the phone, like not seeing my number, I am going to be more pissed off.
All right.
Like, what a coward.
If people are just listening and just tuning into the second date update, Angela got kind of wine and dined by a dude. He ended up hooking up with her, leaving, and never called her back. And she's pissed off about it, and she doesn't even really care if she gets a second date. She just wants to know why he would do that to her. But you have to remember, Angela, when we call him, I need you to be quiet and wait so I can get the answer from him. I have the feeling with where you're at right now emotionally, as soon as he picks up, you're going to be like, you're a dick!
And Angela, you slept with him the first night. Do you regret that?
You have no idea. The bullshit that was coming out of his mouth, how he loved my body, how he'd never met someone he felt so connected to the first time he ever met.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
All right. I'm going to call him right now. But remember, wait.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Hello.
Hey, can I speak to Jack, please?
Yeah, this is Jack.
Hey, Jack, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. Have you heard of us?
Yeah,
Okay.
but why are you calling me?
Well, because you went on a date recently with a girl. Her name's Angela.
Yeah, I went on a date with her.
You met her at a bookstore. You had dinner and some dessert, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. How do you...
And
what-
listen, I know that she's called you and left you like a couple upset voicemails, but it's all good now. She's fine. She just is really curious as to why you would go over there and like hang out with her and then not call her back. That's all. And I said we'd call you and try to get an answer.
I went on a date with her. We had fun, and that was that. I mean, I wasn't looking. I mean,
that? Are you serious?
Hey, Jack,
Yeah.
You're an ass.
I guess it's no secret that Angela is on the phone with us.
She is?
She heard what you just said. Angela, you were supposed to wait until...
I'm saying I couldn't hold it. That was not that. There was no indication that this was like a night of like bang and bounce at all. Sorry, bro. No, that's not how it went down. Sorry.
I don't...
You have something to say for yourself?
Why are you guys having this crazy bitch on the line the entire time?
What?
Why didn't you guys just tell me?
Are you serious? Did you actually just call me that?
Well, you are. You couldn't tell. It was just...
You looked into my eyes and you told me you'd never felt so connected to someone the first time you ever met them.
But that's
played
just
an
what you're
entirely
supposed to
different
do. That's what we do. That's what I mean. It was a one-time
That's what
thing.
we do?
And yeah, you are unique. Every woman is unique in their own way.
Oh, wow.
That's what we do? When you say we, do you mean like the royal ass? Is that what you mean?
Angela, just take a deep breath. I know you're really upset, but he's not even being able to understand what you're saying right now. So just calm down so that you can really honestly get your point across.
I just want to know what that was about. Like, why did it have to tell me all this bull?
I was bored. I was a little horny, and I thought you were too. So,
Oh, my God.
so we play the game because the game is fun. I thought that was understood.
He's like not even hiding it.
Hey, Jack, at least you're honest, man.
Wow.
Now?
I mean, come on. We met at a bookstore over cookbooks. Like,
So that's a perfectly legitimate place to meet someone. Like, you're trying to play this off like I'm the crazy one. You are the liar. You were the one who...
It was one date, though. We slept together once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If
I've
I
gotta-
don't call you back, that's that.
I got to agree with Jack here. It's not like he strung you along for months. Like he went on one date with you, and his ultimate goal was to do it, and he did it, and he's gone, and at least he's being honest.
What about the reservation?
Why does he have to lie to get her in
He
bed?
didn't
Why-
lie.
Yes, he did.
No, he
told
didn't.
He told her that he has an amazing connection with her. Why doesn't he just say, this is really fun. I really like having this night with you.
It was fun, but it wasn't like, I want to marry you fun.
But you made her believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
you shouldn't
led
believe
her
that
down
after one date. I mean, that could go back on her, too.
No, don't lead her down that road. If you only want one night of fun, be honest with her.
Right.
I mean, Angela, you could have decided to wait and sleep with him, right?
No.
No, she couldn't. No, if a guy says something nice to you, you jump right in the sack. Every girl knows that.
That's not what I'm saying. There's a difference between something nice and honestly making someone believe and toying with their heart. And you know that difference, Jack. Do not tell me that you don't know the difference between being nice to the woman and toying with their emotions.
I know the difference. I know the difference. It's just maybe she didn't really know the difference.
You're just a dirtbag at your core, and you just go around lying to women.
I didn't want to make it weird and say, like, hey, maybe I'll call you. You know what I mean? Because that would kill my chances right away. I had to think about it. You know, give it a night to think about it.
Hey, at this point, I would love to offer you guys a second date.
Yeah.
We'll pay for it. Would you guys want to go out again, Jack? You interested in another enchanted night with Angela?
Really? She's crazy.
Yeah. Angela, would you like to go out with Jack again? We'll pay for it.
No, I never want to see that disgusting dirtbag ever again. No.
All right. Sounds like it's another successful second date match here on Moving 92.5.
Bringing people together.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.